Welcome to the overview of the Canfigure Asset Management and Maintenance module. This presentation shall include a look at primary asset management functions, GIS integration, work orders, and mobile app usage. Note that the layout of all menus and forms can be tailored per customer based on requirement. Starting with dashboards, it is possible to create unlimited dashboards and assign them to user roles. Switching between dashboards is also easy. All dashboard sections allow click-through to the underlying data. Here we want to see which two assets are of poor condition. From the results, we can perform many actions such as edit, print, export, and make bulk updates to the data. The Asset menu provides functions for managing all asset types and can be organized into separate menu items for ease of access. Next we see the Work Order menu, which we shall return to later. And now the Inventory menu. Let's list all inventory items. This output includes stock levels showing stock on hand and reorder levels. The Finance menu has been defined with specific functions to output financial asset data for ease of reporting. Now, we shall dive deeper into the asset functions. From the Asset menu, we shall take a look at the fleet of vehicles. Let's alter the view to show just the list of F-150 trucks using a query we created earlier. Views can be easily turned into reports or exports to Excel. From the list, we'll select the first entry. The form and fields presented are based on the template for this type of asset. For vehicles, the form includes information such as make, model, and VIN number. The Maintenance tab shows the current condition and odometer reading along with any defined maintenance schedule. Each maintenance item may have an associated checklist. The Finance tab contains any finance details you may wish to track, including acquisition, depreciation, and disposal details. Integration with an accounting system is possible here. From the side panel, let's click on Work Orders. This shows us work order history for the asset and enables us to manually create a work order if needed. Next, let's click on the Depreciation button where we can see the depreciation schedule for the asset in either financial year or monthly view. Now let's see how maintenance schedules are defined. Each schedule is defined once and can then be applied to a group of assets. We'll take a look at the F-150 example. Each maintenance line can be triggered either by time frame or asset reading threshold. Work orders will be created automatically if the automated option is selected. Alternatively, dashboards can be used to monitor when maintenance is due. In the next section, we'll take a closer look at work orders. Let's have a look at the list of open work orders from the Work Order menu. This is a configurable listing showing selected attributes from the work order. Clicking on the work order number in the first column will open it. A work order is based on a template which determines the form attributes and workflow. This enables different work order processes to be supported. In this case, we are looking at a work order intended for vehicle servicing. Features of a work order include an optional checklist and list of stock and labor items. The checklist lists standard tasks that must be performed and checked off by the assigned service tech, which can be completed via the Canfigure mobile app. Let's add 4 new tires from stock to this work order. The cost can be pulled from the inventory item or entered manually. The search for stock items can be performed using a variety of filters and will only display where there is sufficient on-hand quantity available. Other standard features of a work order include the ability to add notes, automated notifications, and attachments including photos. These features are also available via the Canfigure API or Field Force mobile app. Let's now produce a PDF of the work order for printing, which is also based on a customizable template defined in the Canfigure report editor. You can design the report so it includes your own company branding, plus any desired content from the work order. Next, we shall take a look at how the checklists are defined. Checklists can be individually created and then associated with maintenance schedules. It's also possible to create an ad hoc checklist within a new work order. This example checklist is a list of tasks that must be performed each time a vehicle reaches 20,000 miles. The assigned technician must check off each item and enter any relevant comments. Going back to the menu, let's take a look at the work order calendar. The calendar shows work orders that are color-coded according to status. Clicking on a work order will reveal some summary information, and we can fully edit the work order from here. It's also possible to reschedule a work order by dragging the bar to an alternate start date. We will now proceed to the next section. Let's take a look at assets classed as city assets. This could be assets such as buildings, roadway, forestry, park, or drainage infrastructure. We will list the park assets, which show current condition and some financial information. Next, we will click on the assigned location of an asset, which will take us to the attributes of that location. The map button on side panel will show us the location according to GPS coordinates. The map can be displayed with either satellite or street overlay. Since we are looking at a location, we can click on the Show Assets button to display all assets assigned to this location. This takes us to the asset map, where we can see all assigned assets according to filters. Let's change the filters so we are only looking at assets whose category is park and subcategory is structure. Note that category and subcategory values are fully customizable. Hovering over a map marker pin will display the asset ID and name. Clicking on the marker will show summary information including current condition and next maintenance date. The Open button will take us to the Edit function for the asset. Next, we will take a look at the Canfigure Field Force app, which runs on an Android or iOS tablet. The app provides a user-friendly interface for managing work orders and asset data. On the next screen, we see a list of open work orders assigned to the authenticated user. We shall select the top work order and review its detail. From this menu, the user can manage all aspects of the work order. Let's start with the checklist. To complete a work order, all checklist items must be completed. Here we can see 4 new tires are needed. Under Parts, it's possible to record labor hours and parts used. Photos can be taken with a device camera and directly uploaded to the work order. Here we see evidence of a badly worn tire. Photos can also be enlarged on the device. It is also possible to record any number of notes against the work order. The Edit button shows all attributes of the work order and allows the user to edit certain fields. Once the work is complete, the Complete button can be used to close the work order. This may be subject to a customer sign-off step. In the next section, we will look at a work order for a different asset type that uses a custom template. Our next work order example is for the inspection of a basketball court. Let's review the details. Under Photos, we can see images of the damage to report. A note has also been added stating what is needed. This work order is for an asset that has GPS coordinates, so we have access to the map function. Optionally, the map can also be opened in Google Maps on the device, in case the user needs directions to the location. That concludes our high-level overview of the Canfigure Asset Management and Maintenance module. Thanks for watching.